Everybody, welcome back to Bayou Time. Harry McCullough here. We're talking trash. Yeah, well, not that commercial. This is Clay Naquin. He's with Dearborn Parish Director of Solid Waste and Vegetation. So thanks for being here. You come to give us an update on what's going on with our debris removal. And it's kind of wild to think, all right, we're almost back in hurricane season because this happened in August 29th. You guys are still dealing with debris removal. But things are changing as we move from the final passes for both from FEMA and from the state, right?
Correct. We are, the state has a close of business today. Will be finished their final pass in Terrebonne Parish. What that means is that we entering into agreement with the state memorandum of understanding, and that's going to allow us to follow with FEMA, and then we'll be able to start picking up on state highways what people has put out since they've finished their final pass in that area. We're finished our final pass as of a couple of weeks ago, and we're working off a punch list, and that's what we're going to do with the on state roads is a punch list. So we need people to call in, give us the address and everything. It's not going to happen overnight, but you'll be put on the list, and we work, like I say, the trucks are working off a punch list.
And that goes back to where you were before the storm, right? So
Correct.
If you had a big tree or something that you chopped up and put out, they could call you. You guys that would be considered punch list.
Correct.
Now that the state, you might have had something on like Grand Cayute, it's a state highway.
Right.
That's been sitting out there since January, since their last pass. Now that'll fall into your punch list where you can go get it on a normal.
Correct.
Part,
we'll
yeah.
be able to pick it up, get it and dispose of it, everything.
Right. Just because it's last pass doesn't mean it's not going to be picked up.
Right, and the only difference now, and like say from previous before the storm, is that I'm gonna have about 15 to 20 of the big what people call the FEMA trucks, the big black trucks, and they are going to be picking up the piles along with my crew that 2 trucks that pick up. So it's getting picked up. It's not as fast as I would like, but
Right.
it's getting picked up, pretty good.
Yeah, no, and I think that's, it's just terminology, and I guess, when you hear certain things last pass, you go, well, now what's going to happen? But
Right.
That's what that means, because a lot of us are still just getting, redone inside and that kind of stuff, so there's going to be more debris, but it's all getting picked up.
It is, and right now we pushing about $40 million for debris cleanup. And we have to follow the rules because we're on the hook for that $40 million.
Absolutely.
And we apply to FEMA a project work order to them, and we got to make sure that we follow the rules that FEMA sets so that we can be eligible to get our money back.
Where are we at on debris right now?
We had 3.5 million cubic yards of debris on parish right-of-ways. The last time I checked the state, they right under 1 million on the state right-of-ways in Terrebonne Parish. So we looking close to 4.5 million cubic yards of debris picked up in Terrebonne Parish in the 6 months of the storm.
That's incredible. Huh?
Yes.
We were just talking the landscape. There's different landmarks that you'd see as you drive around town, and they ain't there no more, right?
No,
just to use a New Orleans term, but ain't there no more. And you see it all the time. But that'll get us into also, you have a demo program for people that maybe need to demo their houses.
Right, and people who can't afford it, didn't have insurance to do it, they can still go onto the parish website and fill out an application, and we'll go through the application, and we'll eventually, if it's approved, do the demo. We're still probably about 3 to 4 weeks out before we start the first demos, but we have to go in and make sure that the person who's requesting it
owns it,
is the owner, and that they have legal authority to request it. And stuff.
You said you're over 200 right now requests, and you're probably going to get more as we go. But that's an important part. Like I said, I was in New Orleans after Katrina, so there was a lot of times where you'd have somebody trying to rebuild, and then next door just something left,
Right.
and you just can't have that. So this is a great program to at least get it down to grade again.
And I tell everybody, if you have the question, I don't know if I qualify, apply. All you can be told is no, you don't. It's better to apply and don't wonder after we finish the program, I should have tried.
Right.
Go ahead and apply for it now. Like I say, all you can be told is no. As long as you fill out the correct information on it. It's
Is there a
nothing-
cost involved with that?
Nothing at all. It's 100% paid for. The good thing on this here, if you go this way, you keep your property. Years down the road, if the parish has got to come in and do condemnation on it,
Charge you
and
for
it winds up being a lien against your property, wind up losing your property possibly. So this is a good way to get it done, get your property clean, and it's take care of your property after.
Yeah, it is amazing to see what we've been doing, but what's going on and how it has rebuilt this town.
Right.
Yeah. So my old house, I went by the other day. It's down to the grade. It's like God. Oh.
Yeah, it's amazing. I've been in public service all my adult life, and you looked at landmarks that was there before, and it's like, wow, it's not there. It's even coming up to traffic lights, it's like, well, wait, that building's not there. What that new traffic light?
Is this a turn?
Yeah.
Is this Barrel Street?
Yeah.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. So anything else people need to know about? Any deadlines that are coming up?
There's no deadlines. Just call, go on the website or call my office at 985-873-6739. Put your debris pile in. If you got a neighbor or if you see something that you think needs to be picked up, call us and just give it to us, even though just to be on the safe side that we have it reported. They are going out and doing, we give them a street, if there's something next to it, they're picking it up, but we need to know about it.
Right, and the parish is getting on the bayous and all that kind of stuff, so everything's
Yes, sir.
happening. And Little Bayou Black is next. I know that'll make some people happy, right?
Yes.
And then Bayou Black. All right. Thanks for joining. That's Clay Naquin with the Solid Waste and Vegetation for Terrebonne Parish. We'll be right back with more Bayou Time after this.